Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Black and White with Brian Rundle and Lana Quest. It is Tuesday night. It is my favorite night because I get to hang with this one. Wait, with this one.
Yeah.
Lana Quest, what's up, Lana?
Hey.
When you pointed that way, were you pointing at me? Does that show
Yeah.
you pointing at me?
That's you. You're this way for me. Oh, shoot. That's because this other one, the vertical is okay.
Are you mirrored? See, I'm pointing at you now.
Yes.
No, you're pointing the other way.
That's not what I see.
Really? You're pointing at me. Do you see me pointing at you?
Yeah, the right way, and I'm pointing at you because you're here for me.
Okay, well,
you're on my left as I'm looking. As I'm looking,
I'm on your right.
Well, you're actually on my right, but you're here. Like
this is the dumbest conversation we've ever had. We feel like MAGAs. This is how we're starting the show, just talking MAGA.
Hey, speaking their language, that's a good thing.
That's right. Maybe we'll draw some of them in, Lana.
Exactly.
That's how we draw them in and change their minds as they listen. Anyway, you doing well?
Yes. How was your weekend?
My weekend was well. It's just football weekend. It's football season. So what else?
It is
during football season. So
yeah.
So it was good. It was a good weekend. You had a good weekend?
I was a busy weekend.
Good.
Just really busy. I had to do grandma stuff. I took my grandson to the rec, so that was cool. Signed him up for a basketball league. That was cool. So I feel real good that I did some grandma stuff because I never do it because who wants to do that kind of shit? But
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is what?
But look at Lana. I mean, would anybody even think that she was a grandmother?
I know, too. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from every time everybody I talk to, they say it's great. It's great.
What, being a grandparent?
I don't know. Isn't that what you're supposed to say?
I guess you get to train them up. It's like you get to send them home, like, you know what I mean? You have them take out your trash when they come over. And
that's right. Yeah, do some chores.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad gig.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lana, are you ready to get started with the news?
Why not?
Did anything interesting happen today, Lana?
Gosh, just something happened just like an hour ago. But yeah, a few things. There's a lot going on today. Today was the day, actually.
When you were growing up as a little girl and you were hearing about the country and the president and Congress and all that stuff, did you ever envision seeing what you are seeing right now?
No.
I mean, think about what's happening right now. That the president of the United States may be involved with a pedophile sex ring. Now, is that something that could have ever crossed any of our minds?
It's just, I mean, just all of it, right? Like that, him being piggish, calling a journalist a pig. Like, it's just, all of it's just like, God, he just fucking tarnishes everything that he touches. Like, seriously, it's just disgusting.
Yep. He sure does. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Wait.
Flipping out. Oh my God. I'm gonna take it.
No. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it.
Go ahead, because I gotta look for something here, Lana. Wait, do I?
I'm right here.
Go ahead, do your thing, because I am looking at something and this does not make any sense.
So professional here.
I swear well, you know what? I'm about to do something very unprofessional. So hang there with me.
Sure.
That's why I love Lana, because she's like, I don't really fucking think I care. I didn't download this clip. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's probably the best clip too.
Just hang there with me because I'm doing it. And you know what? If people are here and they don't like it,
we're just going for it. Like, we don't have a script, so we get to go off script.
That is exactly right.
We would go off script.
Normally, when you would watch, you would think these two are pretty professional. today, you're like, what the fuck's happening on the Black and White show?
What people say we're professional? Well, that's because of you. Like, I don't know what that is.
That's not because of me.
What is that?
All right. So anyway, let's get to the big news, Lana. Do you want to do that? Okay. So anyway, what people were waiting for was this vote on whether or not to release the Epstein files. This took place today, and for a while there, they were struggling to get people to sign on to vote to release them, and they finally got 218 votes to do it. Kind of forces the hand now of the rest of the people in Congress, except for one. But here, Lana, is the House vote on the floor today. This is how. This is exactly when they announced it passing.
On this vote, the yeas are 427, the nays are 1. 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
There was one, Lana, that said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't doing it. That was Representative, oh shit, what's his name?
I don't remember, and I saw it too.
Oh, I just had it. I can't believe I can't remember his name. I don't even really care. Hey, Katrina, good to see you. Clay Higgins. Clay Higgins said,
oh, yes, it is Clay. That's right.
Yep.
Oh.
How? I mean, are you just looking for attention at this point?
I mean, he's like, well, if Daddy's mad at all of them, then maybe I could be the star of Daddy's eye right now because I voted against it. So
maybe I could be the next Bubba.
Whoever Bubba is, which is really disturbing because
it's not Bill Clinton.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that would be disturbing as well. But just like, Bubba is somebody. And Bubba's probably a guy.
Or a horse.
I mean, no shade to that, but come on. That would be quite that would be quite the story. Maybe that's the cover up. Maybe after all, maybe that is the cover up.
If there's anything in my life that I need to be true, that's it. I need this to be true, Lana.
I'm telling you, maybe that is the cover up. Maybe he was up there living his freak fantasy on with his robe on those strawberry shortcake sheets. I mean, hey.
Have you been watching South Park?
I do, of course. It's hilarious.
Did you see the latest episode?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Yeah, I tweeted about that shit. That was
Trump is just absolutely railing JD fans.
His man's like, "Oh, boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss."
I swear to God, I've watched that show my whole life, and I still have my mouth open. Like, what are they?
I didn't get like every week.
Nuts.
These Trump ones are just wild.
It's crazy. I mean, if like I've said before, if you've never watched South Park, just at least watch this last season.
Yeah, the season is crazy. Like, you can't, if you try to explain it to people, it doesn't do it justice. Like, yeah, Trump's having a baby with Satan, a butt baby.
Right.
Like, there's none, you have to watch it. And that Pam Bondi thing, he's like, there's shit on your nose, Pam.
Yep. And how about Kristi Noem with her face melting off? And I mean, they are just absolutely. And the funny thing, in a cartoon, you could do anything.
Oh my God!
You can make up whatever you want to do.
When JD Vance goes, "It's so big, boss."
Oh my gosh, dude! And the whole time they're showing him with this little tiny micro penis, and JD Vance seems to love it because they're going to tell him whatever it is that they want him to hear. That is, they are absolutely nailing it. And if I'm not mistaken, I already saw a picture of the next episode, and Bill Clinton happens to be.
Oh my God. Oh, well, he's open season.
We'll see. I mean, after that whole Bubba news and everybody was just,
Oh, yeah.
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 So I think they're going to play on that. But anyway, there's a lot of talk about Donald Trump. There's a lot of talk about all the people who are involved in this, but there are also victims too, Lana. And Haley Robson is one of the victims, and she was in front of Capitol Hill today, and she gave a very impassioned speech, and this is what she had to say.
Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, and Rokana. I want to express my gratitude for all.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Haley.
Mm.
All right.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, and Rokana. I want to express my gratitude for all three of you, and I know, Rokana, we spoke earlier. This is an incredible thing that I'm watching as a Republican, and this is non-political, but for you to go against your own party and to be ostracized, there's no place for political violence, there's no place for intimidation, and I can say firsthand, stepping out against Epstein and his crimes against children, we have all experienced that ourselves. So for you to knowingly put yourselves at risk and put your career at risk is unbelievable to watch, and we are so grateful. I also want to make a proposition for Marjorie Taylor Greene, because you've been an advocate for this. If you decide to read those names on the House floor for immunity, I will be more than happy, no security needed. I will stand beside you. I will hold your hand. I will hold your coat in solidarity with you. And on top of that, I did talk to Jayapal, who said she would be more than happy to read those names too on the floor with all of us. It's time that we put the political agendas and party affiliations to the side. This is a human issue. This is about children. There is no place in society for exploitation, sexual crimes, or exploitation of women in society. There's no room for it, guys. We're not having it. And to the President of the United States of America, who is not here today, I want to send a clear message to you. While I do understand that your position has changed on the Epstein files, and I'm grateful that you have pledged to sign this bill, I can't help to be skeptical of what the agenda is. So, with that being said, I want to relay this message to you. I am traumatized. I am not stupid. I am traumatized. I am not stupid. You have put us through so much stress, the lockdowns, the halt of these procedures that were supposed to have happened 50 days ago. The Adelita Grijalva who waited to get sworn in, and then get upset when your own party goes against you because what is being done is wrong. It's not right. For your own self-serving purposes, this is America. This is land of the free. Land of the free. In 1863, we have a woman on top of the Capitol building represent freedom. I do not feel free today. I don't know if the women behind me feel free today. So I am begging every member of Congress, every representative, to step up and choose the chaos, choose the survivors, choose the children, protect the children, all children. You protect all of us equally.
These women are 1,000 times stronger than all of the men who are there on their knees defending this fucking piece of shit, Donald Trump.
Absolutely. Please tell me you have Mike Johnson's
fuck.
Did you listen to him?
I did.
About on your knees. What a despicable human being. It was like clockwork. It was like Trump got on. Get me Mike Johnson. Got him on the phone, and he was like, get out there right now.
Yes, sir.
Johnson got out there with charts and papers and data to defend why this may not happen. Like,
why it's a bad idea.
What the frick? What the frick? For the MAGA who are still the few, because there are people twisting themselves in pretzels saying, where's the video? No one said he did anything. Prove. To be fair, no one is saying that he did anything, right? Like that's just like a resistor opposition. Trump is a sexual, right? Like with this situation, right? Like that's just that. The lawmakers have not said that. What they are saying is, what is he hiding? Because why is he blocking? He's cock blocking the whole time. He can release them anytime he wants. Why
That's what I was saying. Lana, first of all, this doesn't even need to go through all of this theater here.
Exactly.
He could release them on day one. I don't understand this. And yeah, you're right.
Was going to release them on day one. And then Pam was like, sir.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, he knew he was in it. And you know what, quite frankly, it's funny is
he thought maybe it was like worse than what he thought it was. I don't.
But how can he is, I know he's stupid. Just like Miss Robson said, she goes, she's traumatized, but she's not stupid. Donald Trump is stupid. There's no question about it. But he knows he's a bad human being. This is why he's telling reporters, I'm not going to heaven. He knows that he's done terrible things in his life. And he has to know whatever is on this list or whatever is in these files are going to damn him big time. And, to pretend like he's going to sign, to do all this stuff. I don't know. It's like I said, this is just, God damn it, I had something to say. I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, he knows what's in these things. Right. And he's trying to do everything he can to avoid it. He's trying to play like, it is going to be interesting to see what he's going to do. Is he going to sign it or is he going to veto it? And I think if he signs it, he already knows how he had this set up by saying, this is the brilliant plan they came up with, Lana, is first of all, they got into the situation room to talk about this. Right. This is stuff where you take out Osama bin Laden.
Correct.
The situation room they got in to figure out how they're going to get out of the Epstein files. And they came up with a brilliant plan. The plan is, if there's an open investigation on it, then you cannot release the files.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen. So does he sign it and just go, let's turn it over to my Department of Justice? And the Department of Justice already has the word. We can't do it because there's an open investigation. Sorry. Right. Or does he veto it? And then people go back and say, I don't understand. Why would you veto this? If there's nothing wrong, why would you not veto this? And then from there, does the Senate come back? Do they get enough votes to overturn the veto, which I believe you need 75%?
They probably will overturn it. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. He's really in a no-win situation. It's like, the average person, or if you just don't think deep about it, but like really think deep about it, why are they invested? Why is there an open investigation? Like, why now? What's the predicate? Is there new information that's come out? Like, why just because he just said, you know what, Pam, go investigate the Democrat part of this. It's like, that's the investigation, because any normal person would go, well, if you're just investigating Democrats, what about independent pedophiles, Republican pedophiles? People who are not affiliated with politics, pedophiles, they all get a pass.
Right.
But that doesn't make sense on its face. It's crazy. He's really damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Because it's like, either I didn't know him, but now you're showing up the most even out of Bill Clinton. In these emails, it's like over 1,600 times his name is in these emails.
Right.
Just this recent batch. But it's like, now you're saying today, oh yeah, he's a pervert. I kicked him out of my golf course. And then that leaves leads to the other question of why didn't you tell anyone? Like all
Right.
these years you knew this man was like, why didn't you testify? Why didn't you try to get him behind bars if you thought he was a pervert? I mean, like, there's no out for this for anyone who's rational. It's like,
There is no rationality to this whole thing. And you're right. This is a political nightmare for Donald Trump. And we've talked about it before on here, Lana. I think this is something that the JD Vances and the Heritage Foundation and these people love, because I think they want to find a way out of Donald Trump. And this might be the way they could do it, where they could kind of wipe their hands of this whole thing. I also like to say one other thing. Anybody that believes that, and I'm not saying they didn't make an effort or they probably made some sort of effort. I truly don't believe, even if they did, that everybody's afraid that he's going to sign it and then just everything about Donald Trump is going to be scrubbed from this and nobody's going to see anything anyway. I think we've been programmed to sort of be fearful and skeptical of everything that comes with this administration. But number one, there's not just one copy of everything here. There are people who have been involved in this case for years now who know a lot about it. There are a lot of people who have different copies of things about this case. And I will guarantee you there are going to be some whistleblowers that will come out. If there is anything that they say didn't happen or, they see something scrubbed. So I'm not really as worried about that. Are you?
So I don't think the whistleblowers will come out during this administration. So I think like if something was scrubbed, I think
they would.
I don't know what Trump's retribution. Here's the thing. Here's what I think. I think even if you redact the stuff, I feel like Trump's administration is bumbling. They're not the sharpest people.
No, they're not.
None of them are smart. So even if you give them simple redaction, they're not going to do it all properly. And the piece about redaction is that oftentimes with that many documents, even taking away his name, some things you're going to be able to match up just by the content of what it is. You know what I mean? So
right. There's no question.
Right. So because I do it all the time. I'm summarizing shit that's redacted. You can still find out as you go on by the content of the document what they're talking about. So that's not even going to work with the enormity of the size of this it's not going to help him. So he can redact.
I agree. And you know what? Regardless, it is a political nightmare for Donald Trump. And I am telling you, the odds of him not being president by the midterms of 2026, I'm not saying they're 80%, but I'd say it went from 0% to 20. I wouldn't be shocked.
That sounds like a segue because Texas has become in play for the Senate and the House and like all of the things. So
Lana, you know what? Might as well talk about that right now. That could be one of the greatest backfires in the history of this country, and it's going to be awesome because there is speculation. I saw people online. They were like, "Well, this must mean that California's whole thing is struck down," and that is absolutely not true. California voted on it. There is no language in there that says that if Texas doesn't do it, we don't do it. I don't know where people are getting that. I think maybe there was something in the beginning where they had said so. I don't know, but there is no language to that. And Texas's gerrymandering maps were struck down because they were too racially motivated.
Basically. Like literally picking Black and Hispanic people out of districts. Like, yo, that's the very thing that they say you can't do, right? They're saying Texas said the maps can't be based on race. In 2021, the last time they did their maps, was it 2021?
Right.
Yeah. So that wasn't race-based miraculously. They just drew their maps, whatever. Voila, here they are. But now they're race-based if you're picking black and brown people, like specifically. I mean, even Trump's appointed judge was like, oh, this is too racist for me. Like,
Right. Yeah. It's like, man, I'm racist, but I ain't that racist. I mean, I ain't putting my racist shit that blatantly out there like some of you other people. I'm not that crazy.
but the problem could be because they're appealing, and also isn't the Supreme Court going to be hearing arguments about the Voting Rights Act? So, like, if they do something with that, that can change the scheme of everything, right?
Well, that's what I'm wondering if this Texas takes it to the Supreme Court, which I'm assuming it will go to the Supreme Court. What way will the Supreme Court go on this one? Are they going to uphold it or are they going to overturn it?
Right. Because if they uphold it, they're basically saying, okay, well, you can use race. So then that should work in the inverse. Like you can't say, you know, we need less black districts in Texas. We're using race because less black, but then in California say you can't use, you know, race to say we need more black and Hispanic. You know what I mean? Because both sides are using race.
Well, I want to make clear that in normal times, this A would never go to the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
The reason why we're questioning is because of the Supreme Court we have. Other than that, this was something we would never worry about. We'd be like, oh, that's over.
Right. Redraw your maps to make it make sense. Like,
yeah.
And you know, I was like, why is Gavin Newsom taking this to a vote? But you know what? That was the best thing he could have done.
Yeah, no, because you knew he wasn't going to lose. He knew it.
Right. Exactly. So he took it to the people. The people. He wasn't him drawing mass of people. Say, hey, no, we approve. Do it.
Yep.
Do it. And Mark Elias. So we can't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mark Elias is a bad. I don't think people understand. No. Mark Elias needs to go down in history. He's one of the greatest Americans of all time, especially when we get out of this, because the celebration is going to be fucking phenomenal. And what's going to be even more satisfying, hate to say it, but the fucknuts who celebrated this for years are going to be left behind, and they're going to be wondering why we're not allowed in the party anymore. And we're going to be like, you all can go fuck yourselves. You are you exposed exactly who you were, and now we see you. But here's one of them, Lana, and there's a controversy going around that I see, at least on social media, as to whether or not this is somebody that should be welcomed into the tent, so to speak. And it is Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has done, I wouldn't say a 180, but I'd say at least a 94. She's trying to play this whole wholesome. Now, let's keep in mind, this was the Jewish space lasers. This was the January 6th lady. This was the one who wore MAGA gear like she worked at fucking TGI Fridays during the Biden speech. Jesus Christ. And not to mention about 1,000 more batshit crazy shit that has come out of her fucking mouth about Jasmine Crockett and all that stuff. But let's listen to what she has to say, Lana, and we'll talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene's 94.
By fighting so hard against the most powerful people in the world, even the President of the United States, in order to make this vote happen today. I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary. And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me. And I want to tell you that this only became possible today because the American people whom we serve as representatives here in Congress demanded that this vote happen, and they put more pressure on every single elected politician in this city than has ever been put on them. And today you are going to see probably a unanimous vote in the House to release the Epstein files, but the fight, the real fight, will happen after that.
All right, that's the new Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lana. I don't know. First of all, let me ask you: are you buying it?
I mean, she's buying it. I guess that's what's more important. I mean, if she votes with Democrats, I guess that's great. She's a Republican, so I'm just always going to look at her side-eyed, but I don't know what to say. Like, it's political. She has to do this to salvage her career. But I do think that Trump turning on her was really something that probably was like, oh, shite, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes.
But what would she expect, though?
I don't know, because he's done it to everyone. Like, I don't want to say that people cannot change, because that's absolutely not true, because people have changed. We've seen that. I don't know. It's to be seen. I'm not one to be like, yeah, she's great, but she's saying the right things and she wants a political career. So she needs to do what she needs to do, because she's saying that Donald Trump is going down in flames and she don't want to be there. She's still America first. She's still MAGA.
So, and that's where my concern is that I know it's not exactly the same thing, because Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, but Elon Musk literally tweeted out that Donald Trump is in the Epstein list. And then just a couple days ago, he's in the White House with Donald Trump.
Right. Because you'll never know if she'll change her stripes. Like if she said that she was not MAGA, right? And maybe if she went independent, that would be something different. But she is still MAGA.
No question.
MAGA requires a certain amount of red meat. You got to give them racism, bigotry, homophobia. Like, they need that. So for her,
but that's not who she appears to be right now.
But that's not true, because how is she not race? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is she for trans people now? Like,
I'm just saying what she's portraying now is this. Gosh, now that I look back, I should have never done that. I should have never said that.
Saying the things that she shouldn't have said, or she's just saying she said some toxic things and she's not actually saying the toxic things that she's apologizing for.
Well, she did just say recently that it was something to the effect of, looking back, I shouldn't have been part of that whole toxic political arena.
Yeah, right. So that's very smart and political. Like, that's how I would answer that in a positive.
I'm not buying it, Lana. Right. I'm just skeptical. I'm skeptical.
She's not going to say like trans have rights, right? She's not going to say that. She's not going to say like we do need diversity, equity, and inclusion, right? Like, so she's still MAGA. Like, so she's still who she is, but she's passionate about the pedophilia and healthcare. Both things can be true.
And I mean, she's talking about lowering prices and the people where I live and, all this stuff. So
and that makes sense.
I know she's running again, and I know her aspirations are not to be somebody that's just in a small town, in a house race every fucking 2, 3, whatever it is, 4 year, whatever it is. But, I think Democrats have been burnt by this fucking party and by these nutballs too long. For them, they need to keep her to very like an arm's length sort of thing and go.
That woman, if they had a vote on friggin' preserving like voter rights, something like that, she would vote against it. Like we know who she is, right? Like she's not there. It's this right here, the pedophilia in the healthcare.
She literally just recently voted for the big beautiful bill, beautiful bill that's causing a lot of the higher prices.
Like, come on. Like, come on. There's a reason. Remember, she's still pissed off at Trump anyway because she wanted to run for Senate.
That is exactly what it is.
And she went to him and he said, nah,
yeah,
sit your ass down. And she got mad. So then she started to, do her own thing because she's like, fuck that. Which, she's an asshole, but kudos to her. I got to give her credit as a woman to be like, no, fuck you. I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, so I'll give her that part. Still don't.
That's what I said. The women are stronger than, like, he'll tell Mike Johnson to go fuck himself. He'll tell Lindsey Graham to go fuck himself. He'll tell all these men to go fuck themselves, and they'll go, yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
Mike Johnson is like up way up under that sack. Like, oh my, he's like lifting the sack up so he can come out and talk. It's like, okay.
I hope his son is monitoring his cell phone because he's probably got on there is some weird ass shit, Lana.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Look, anybody that is that's fighting against Donald Trump, again, I keep it arm's length. I'm like, okay, we'll listen to what you have to say. I don't see her and Jasmine Crockett going out and having drinks together, and being pals. Yeah. But at least she's saying the right things now. And again, there's bigger fish to fry right now. We got to move forward, and I just hope they stay focused with everything that they need to stay focused on. But Lana, we talk about Donald Trump, and we talk about the women who were victims, and you have Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's strong, who is standing up for the women and the victims.
She is.
But I am mortified and I am stunned that there are women. Lana, I saw a clip last week that I still can't get out of my fucking head. I don't believe I saw this, and that this woman still has a job with Sirius XM radio, but just how everybody on the planet is not going, you are a fucking monster. Megyn Kelly, the woman who was the moderator for one of the debates when Trump was running the first time, he demeaned her. He said that she was on her period and that blood was coming out of her whatever, and just said terrible things about her. And for some strange reason, Megyn Kelly is obsessed with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Trump or the movement. I have to assume it's probably more of the movement than it is Donald Trump. But Lana, I know you've seen this. I know, but this is worth revisiting. I don't believe what I just fucking heard.
Yeah.
Or Epstein. I've said this before, but just as a reminder, I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. Not everything, but virtually everything. And this person has told me from the start, years and years ago, that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile.
First of all, now he's not even a pedophile?
This person who knows virtually everything.
My
Not
cousin's
everything.
brother's sister's mother.
Right. Virtually everything. Like, what you sound like Donald Trump. Like, what kind of speak is this?
I am stunned that she let off by saying that he's not even a pedophile. And Lana, who's this fucking idiot next to her just going,
She did not flinch.
Unbelievable.
This person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like he liked 15-year-old girls. And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you facts.
You absolutely are trying to make an excuse.
And you're not giving facts. You're not giving facts.
Did she just say that she's giving facts?
Yeah, rewind it.
I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you facts.
What?
that he wasn't into like 8-year-olds, but he liked the very young teen types that could pass for even younger than they were, but would look legal to a passerby. And that is what I believed, and that was what I realized.
Megyn Kelly has a daughter, by the way, that's 15 years old.
I believe was told for many years. And it wasn't until we heard from Pam Bondi that they had tens of thousands of videos of alleged, forgive me, they used to call it kiddie porn. Now they call it child sexual abuse material on his computer, that for the first time I thought, oh no, he was an actual pedophile. I mean, only a pedophile gets off on young children abuse videos. She's never clarified it. I don't know whether it's true. I have to be honest. I don't really trust Pam Bondi's word on the Epstein matters anymore. Yeah, so I don't know what's true about him, but we have yet to see anybody come forward and say, I was I was under 10. I was under 14 when I
Katie Johnson was 13.
First came within his purview. You can.
Now, here's the one. This is it right here, Lana, where, I mean, this whole conversation is so fucking gross. But this is how she landed the plane here, Lana.
Say that's a distinction without a difference.
No, it's not.
I think there is a difference. Yeah. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. Yeah. You know, it's just whatever.
Just whatever.
Not in the fucking courts, Megyn Kelly. Why are you fucking serious right now? Like, you don't go to court for child rape and it's like one charge for a 5-year-old and one, like, that's just like saying, you know what? Well, he didn't rape an infant. He was only raping 8-year-olds. So that's better. Like, what the fuck? That sounds like that Republican lawmaker. I don't know. I think she was like a state Congress or something like that. I can't remember the state, but she was talking about young children could have babies because their hips were built for it.
Yeah. These people are so fucking weird, Lana. They are the strangest, most demonic people I've ever heard in my life. I am stunned. These are two women, by the way. Two women. One woman was absolutely humiliated by Donald Trump in front of everybody. And she is doing this thing like, and you know, she knows the reason why she's saying these are facts, because she knows the audience. She knows who's listening. Right. And she knows all she has to do is spin it in a way that these fucking morons will go around and go, hey, I heard Jeffrey Epstein's not even a pedophile. And these are the conversations that you have to have with these morons. And they are dead set on that they are right.
And then she went back and said, well, Pam Bondi said that he had kiddie porn on his computer. But I don't really believe that.
No, right. Because I can't believe anything Pam Bondi says.
Because my friend that knows virtually everything, but not everything, but virtually everything, said that he wasn't into the kiddie porn. Like,
I just love that they're going to find a way to demonize Pam Bondi, who Donald Trump hired, and tells Pam Bondi that you're the person, you're the one that handles everything. And they're just trying to find a way to get to everybody except for Donald Trump. It is fucking nuts.
Bondi demonizes herself. We don't need to demonize her, but like, no, you're right. They are putting up roadblocks and everything.
It's wild, Lana. It's wild. Here's another woman, Lauren Boebert, who people were giving credit. She was one of the first ones on the Republican side to say, I'm signing the letter, making it 218. But somehow Donald Trump not only didn't do anything, I think he's going to wind up being the hero in this whole thing.
Who tried to pair President Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. I think they're going to continue to be proven wrong. He is the man who some suspect was a whistleblower against Jeffrey Epstein. He also kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago.
By the way, you notice they always use that Fox News language, some suspect. So now you just put it out there going, oh, that must be somebody important. That must be, and people believe that it's the person that suspects it is credible and legitimate.
Once he learned what he was involved in. And Jeffrey Epstein has made it clear many times that President Trump was the one that needed to be taken down. He was the one that was going to expose Jeffrey Epstein. And in fact, in his first administration, he was the president who indicted and convicted Jeffrey Epstein. And we were able to get depositions that I have not seen in full. And one thing that I am fighting for sure.
Yeah, the dead guy that can't defend himself. That's why these shows are so fucking dangerous. Did you notice the two shows that I just showed you? Megyn Kelly with that other idiot and this Benny Johnson with this Lauren Boebert, is that they could sit there to each other on a supposed news interview and talk to each other, and she could say whatever she wants to, and there's no pushback. It's just shaking heads, yes. Going, yes, you have a point. And that's why so many people believe whatever it is that they say.
Right. Wasn't she in the Situation Room?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thomas Massey, her, who else? Nancy Mace.
Right. So
who's
people
batshit fucking crazy.
Right. So people praised her and Marjorie and Mace and whatever for, you know what I mean, not backing out of signing the petition. But then she goes on the pot. So that's why you really have to pay attention. Because everyone is getting something. There's always like a back game here. Yeah. And I feel like they celebrated everyone signing in the House. But I also feel that Trump knew that everyone was going to, like, I don't think that this is like, oh my God, everyone's turning against me. Like, maybe they signed in the House because they didn't think the Senate was going to like pass it. Like, I'm not sure what that is, but I really don't think that there was not a plan with this, and there's not a plan, and I don't see him signing this. Like, if he signs this thing tonight or whenever, I would be very surprised. I don't see him doing that, but
I would assume we'd have to know by tomorrow, right? What would people say?
Tomorrow, he's partying with the murderer right now, man. He's busy.
That is just fucking
gold. Like,
wild.
I thought, you know what's funny? I thought this from the very beginning when he started freaking golding everything out. I'm like, yo, he trying to show off. He gonna show off when dude comes. And like, he was so proud to have like this, you know what I mean? Like the freaking chic or whatever he is sitting there, and he's got all the gold behind him. And that guy was like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I got you, punk. Like, I got you.
Exactly what it is. And I am very alarmed that the Saudis are basically buying up Americans, is exactly what they're doing. Sports, golf, everything. They are buying the comedians, they are buying Americans. And it's kind of gross, man. I just can't believe that everybody's just selling out. And I guess when you're maybe a little bit more well-to-do, you're kind of like, well, I can either, I can either join them or, just get beat somewhere, and they're just going to join them and just go, well, let me just take all the money I can and I'll be safe and fuck everybody else. But Lana, you alluded to this earlier. Now, this here is the kind of shit that I don't know why. I'm going to play the clip first, Lana. Let me play the clip first.
A couple of memos to himself give me a break. You're going to find out what did he know with respect to Bill Clinton, with respect to the head of Harvard, with respect to all of those people that he knew, including J.P. Morgan shares.
Sir,
Yeah, Jennifer, go ahead.
Incriminating in the file, sir.
Quiet, begin.
On Venezuela, sir, you've had a lot of meetings on Venezuela.
He called that woman Piggy, told her to be quiet, Piggy. So if you go on Twitter and you see a lot of these journalists and they're like, this is outrageous, this is this. And I'm kind of like, you know what? Fuck you, because you're the people who are complicit. The reason why he knows he can do that is because of you. Because look, every one of those journalists in there, not one person stood up and go, no, What are you doing? Why did you not follow up with 9,000 questions about why you just called that woman piggy?
Exactly. The same thing in front of the Saudi prince today when she asked him about Epstein.
I'm going to play that in a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like same thing. And they're all, when she gets shut down, they're all fighting for the next question. And I'm just like,
Yep.
isn't this your colleague? Like,
Yep.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep. I saw one guy said, I was around there and I swear I thought somebody's name was Peggy. I didn't know he called her Piggy, acting as if he would have said something. Look, I saw Jake Tapper and all these people, Chuck Todd. This is outrageous. But then they just, you know what they're going to do? They're going to move on with their day. It's going to be a one day I'm outraged and never talk about it again. Shit like that should be talked about every fucking day. And the press should just bomb him with questions until he apologizes. Says, we are going to keep asking you about this until you apologize to that woman. You have absolutely no right. I don't give a fuck who you are to call that woman piggy because she asked you a legitimate question. It's fucking crazy. And they're complicit. That's why I don't watch cable. That's why I'm so fucking mad at cable news, because they allowed this shit to happen. The money was more important. And now this is what they get. And they also have to be afraid whether or not their licenses are going to be pulled, whether or not they're going to be fired because Donald Trump goes to the owner of that particular company and says, I don't like what they said.
Let's see what happens with ABC, right? Because he was like, oh, where are you from? ABC, they're trash. They've been trash. We need to look at that license. Like, oh.
Yep.
Didn't they just pay him money?
Yeah. Yep. The Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, Lana, who you were alluding to, him and Donald Trump were jerking each other up. Well, Donald Trump is jerking him off, and he was just sitting there, like Lana said, just staring at him and going, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, I mean, look at his face.
Yeah.
He didn't even smile. Like, he's just like, fucking idiot when you're president. I'm the best president. All right. Like he literally was trying to get him to say, I treated you the best, didn't I? Didn't I?
That's why Lana is the queen of segues. That's the next clip. But he also says something here, Lana, that kind of perked up everybody's ears after recent news that had come out from an Epstein email. Let's see if you can pick it out.
And we'll walk in, and I asked the Crown Prince, so outside of Trump, because I blow everyone away.
He does what?
He blows, Bubba.
Yeah.
He blows.
Who was the best president for Saudi Arabia?
This is so fucking embarrassing.
It's an interesting answer. I don't know.
The Roosevelt who started it, which is a Democrat. And Reagan, he's one of the historical presidents that have close ties with Saudi Arabia. But we've worked with all presidents.
Does Trump blow them all away?
He didn't want.
It's another league, Mr. President.
He really, and it's crazy because he really did not want to say it.
That is so embarrassing, Lana. This is the most embarrassing fucking administration of all time.
But it was striking though that the Crown Prince he did not.
He didn't fall for it.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a fucking prince. Like, like in his head, he's probably like, I don't want to play this game. I'm just coming here. You got your fucking jet. Give me my fucking fighter, whatever missile shit that you giving me, and let's call it a day.
You know what else he was thinking, Lana? Like you said, in a way, he's thinking, bro, you need me more than I need you. Mm-hmm. What you think I'm gonna fucking bow down? I'm not Mike Johnson.
Exactly. That's why he went. He's like all presidents, Democrats, Republicans, because he also realizes that once he tries to get in here and acts normal, like I'm not a murderer. Look what I'm doing. I want to be with you guys. Once Trump is gone, whoever's the next president, he wants to continue having relations, right? So he's not going to start shitting on Democrats because a fucking unhinged lunatic who wears diapers is like, I'm the best, aren't I? Like, what is wrong with He's talking about gas prices in front of the crown prince, like he fucking cares about gas and food and eggs and bread. Like, what?
He's just like, get me the fuck out of here. I came to do what I needed to do. I don't need you, bro. Yeah, sure. You're the greatest president of all time. Who was the Democrat that he said? Did you even hear it?
I didn't hear it. It sounded like he said Democrats. Like
he said Democrat, but I didn't even hear the president that he said. I would have loved if he said Obama. That would have been fucking
But it's just like, and he's a young cat too, so he's just kind of like, dude, what the fuck? Because isn't he also the crown prince? Is like, is he? No, that's the one that's in. Never mind. The other country was the young one that's always on friggin' social media. It's not the crown prince. No. It's the other guy that's the president of not Venezuela. Where are they shipping off disappearing people to?
El Salvador?
Yes, the president of El Salvador. That's the young guy that's on social media. Trump loves that guy too. Like he loves and all of them are just like, just pay us. Let's make deals. Yeah.
And it is actually pretty striking and funny when he tried to go. He said, who's the best president of all time? He named 2 presidents before he named Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, what about me? I'm the greatest, though, right?
It didn't sound like he was even gonna name him. And did you see? I know you gotta keep going, but when he shook his hand, he's like, yeah, I shake hands. Unlike the other guy, Biden, he just gave me the fist bump. He's like, I don't care where your hands have been. I'll shake them. He said, I don't care where your hands have been. I'll shake them.
That is hilarious. And you know what? Biden got absolutely destroyed for the fist bump, by the way. So, but anyway, here is him telling the Crown Prince, Lana, that he's so proud of his humanitarian efforts.
I'm very proud of the job he's done. What he's done is incredible in terms of human rights and everything else.
Even, did you see his face? He's even like, yeah, sure, thanks. Yeah.
And he's the Crown Prince, the future king. And I just want to pay my greatest respect to your father, the king, who is an amazing man. I met him early on. He greeted me at the airport at an age that was pretty high up there. It was about 117 degrees, and he was standing on the red carpet as I came. Very proud of the job he's done.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on.
And it was about 117 degrees, and he was standing on the red carpet as I came out of the plane. And he's amazing.
How many times have you been at a party or like at a work thing and you had to do that uncomfortable laugh?
Like the people around the Crown Prince literally not laughing.
No.
That place looks so gaudy. Like in comparison to like his Crown Prince's castle, like he's probably like, what is this?
Did you hear Laura Ingraham asked him if he got that stuff at Home Depot? That was kind of funny.
And when I met his brilliant son, it was at the Oval Office. Shortly thereafter, you came in representing the country, and I called the father. I said, this guy is fantastic. And I don't know if that helped you or hurt you, but obviously it couldn't have hurt too much because here you are, right?
Boys, laugh it up. That's hysterical. Fucking people will just do anything. And I mean anything for fucking money.
Yeah, no, it's true. And that's really sad. Like, I mean, we're laughing about this, but like, the dude's a murderer. Trump's own intelligence, Trump's CIA, Trump's intelligence, found that he was involved with Khashoggi's murder. Trump's intelligence. But he's like, and kudos to that reporter for asking that question as well.
Once again, Lana, you know how to do the segue.
We don't even talk about this stuff, guys, prior, so that's kind of weird.
No, she doesn't. She's the queen. She knows how to do this. ABC News reporter Mary Bruce did some real investigating journalism today, or just did some real journalism today. She should be proud of what she did. and obviously was not scared of either one of these gentlemen. But Marjorie Taylor Greene's husband would definitely be on his knees for these two.
Mr. President, is it appropriate, Mr. President, for your family to be doing business in Saudi Arabia while you're president? Is that a conflict of interest? And Your Royal Highness, the U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval Office. Why should Americans trust you? And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir.
You're with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news, ABC fake news, one of the worst in the business. But I'll answer your question. I have nothing to do with the family business. I have left, and when I've devoted 100% of my energy. What my family does is fine. They do business all over. They've done very little with Saudi Arabia, actually. I'm sure they could do a lot. And anything they've done has been very good. That's what we've done. We've built a tremendous business for a long time. I've been very successful. I decided to leave that success behind and make America very successful. And I've made America more successful by far than it ever was, and that it ever could have been, no matter who was president. There would be nobody bringing in $21 trillion, that I can tell you right now. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
Okay, just you ask, Mr. President, if you allow me to answer.
Real quick, Lana, he is tougher on the journalist than he is on the murderer.
Yeah.
That is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Just because he's a true pussy.
The families of 9/11 in America, but we have to focus on reality based on CIA documents and based on a lot of documents that Osama bin Laden, he used Saudi people in that event for one main purpose, is to destroy this relation, to destroy the American-Saudi relation. That's the purpose of 9/11. So whoever buying that means they are helping Osama bin Laden's purpose of destroying this relation. He knows that strong relation between America and Saudi Arabia, it's bad for extremism, it's bad for terrorism. And we have to approve him wrong and to build our relation, to continue developing our relation. It's critical in the safety of the world. It's critical against extremism and
money.
terrorism. About the journalists, it's really painful to hear, anyone that been losing his life for no real purpose or not in a legal way, and it's been painful for us in Saudi Arabia. We've did all the right steps of investigation, etc., in Saudi Arabia, and we've improved our system to be sure that nothing happened like that, and it's painful and it's a huge mistake, and we are doing our best that this doesn't happen again.
Disgusting just listening to Islana. I think what's even more disgusting is there are so many things that are happening in this world that you and I have no idea that it's going on. And it's just happening and people don't fucking care. They just don't care. And it's just fucking, that's disturbing.
No, it is disturbing. 82 people just blown out of the sea. Like just 82 people.
Yeah.
Don't know who they are. Don't know if any kids were on those boats. We just don't know. That's disgusting.
As long as you play the video online, people can look at it because they've been programmed to think everything's a fucking reality show and a video game. So they think that's a video game. They go, oh, that's fucking cool. Not even understanding that these are other human beings with absolutely no evidence and no proof that they are doing anything wrong. They are just getting bombed and they are no longer alive. And there's this unfortunate sort of feeling, especially with Americans, that they already do it to people who live here, but if you don't live here, then you're just subhuman. You're just not even really worth our time. Your lives aren't worth the same ours are. And that's what they feel. That's what they think. And that's why they can get away with this stuff, because there's not enough people who care.
Yeah. They've been successful in dehumanizing certain people. Haitians are eating the dogs, shithole countries. So You know, who cares if you go into Nigeria? They're animals anyway, right?
Yeah. Ah, boy. Well, all right. Actually, I should have played this earlier when we were talking about Epstein, but Donald Trump was asked about Jeffrey Epstein, and you would expect the answer that you got from him, basically.
Last night, you urged House Republicans to vote in favor of this Epstein release bill they're going to vote on tomorrow. I just want to be super clear on your position. Do you want to see that pass the Senate? Would you sign that bill if it gets to your desk?
I do want to. Here's what I want. We have nothing to do with Epstein. The Democrats do. All of his friends were Democrats. You look at this Reid Hoffman. You look at Larry Summers, Bill Clinton. They went to
Let's look at them all
the time, and many others. They're all Democrats. All I want is for people to recognize a great job that I've done on pricing, on affordability, because we brought prices way down, but they're going way lower.
Where is that happening?
I don't know.
On energy, on ending 8 wars, and another one coming.
He ended 8 wars, Lana.
We've done a great job, and I hate to see that deflect from the great job we've done. So I'm all
so fuck them kids.
50,000 pages. You do know that.
Yeah, I want this to be more about me and how awesome I am. Why are we not talking about that?
Did he answer the question?
No.
It's like, are you gonna sign it or not? He just started doing the lion hands. Whenever he about to tell a whale of a tale, the hands just start.
And when he also starts answering the question, then goes back and goes, okay, look. Like he starts answering the question and he's like, look, here's what I want. And then it goes into rambling about how I want to be recognized as this unbelievable president who has done an unbelievable job, even though you cannot prove any of the numbers in which I am trying to tell you has happened.
Correct.
But you wouldn't be surprised, Lana, but some people would be surprised how many people out there will argue until they are red in the face that everything that he has done has been spectacular, that he's done a great job, that prices are in fact down, that gas prices are down, which he wouldn't have anything to do with anyway. It's a bizarre world we're living in. But it's coming to an end.
What has he done anyway? Like, I don't,
nothing
outside of this big, beautiful bill, like,
nothing.
What has he done? Like, just nothing. Tore down the White House, put gold lame everywhere. I mean, Kash Patel got his girlfriend, you know, with FBI security details so that the FBI can't chase, human traffickers. They're taking off the streets chasing human traffickers and taking her shopping, at the Rodeo Drive or wherever the hell she's going.
They're even deporting less immigrants than the Biden administration did.
Still, right. It's just
and that's what he ran on.
It's just like his administration, not only are they just like a bunch of bumbling idiots, and that's why they have to cheat through everything, because they really are bumbling idiots. Like, you see what's going on with Lindsay Halligan, how she was friggin' saying the wrong shit to the grand jury. So it made it thrown out because she friggin' infringed on Comey's rights by talking about, well, you do know that Comey hasn't disputed any of these things. Yeah, because he has the right to remain silent. Wow. Don't worry. I may not have all the evidence now, but you just wait. I'm going to have it later. Like, what the frick?
Did you see Fannie Mae ruled that against Letitia James that there was no evidence at all that she did anything wrong in the investigation? That's what I said. Forget about at this point that Donald Trump is doing this stuff. The fact that people are believing it, the fact that people are they just heard of this about Letitia James. This is going to go on and nothing's going to happen to this woman because she did nothing wrong. Right. But it's already ingrained in their mind that she's a criminal.
Right.
And they're going to say some dumb shit like, well, it's because it was in New York. They let her go.
Right. Like nothing in their head goes like, wait, this is weird. James and Comey and Swalwell.
Right.
And he's
and
just saying,
Hillary Clinton's never been arrested. Barack Obama's never been arrested.
In the other pieces, we've never heard of anything like this in federal court. Like
the Biden crime family.
Yeah, but why is this in federal court? It was the same with Hunter Biden, like that little charge he had. Why is Congress looking at this shit? That's something people do, like thousands and thousands of people a year. No one's in Congress being investigated. Like, that's crazy.
Lana, you know it's crazy? There was no proof that the election was stolen. There's no proof that Barack Obama spied on his campaign. There is no proof that Biden has a crime family. There's no proof that Hillary Clinton did anything illegal. And they believe deeply that every single one of those things, plus everything else, is true. You bring up the Epstein things, they need direct proof. They need solid proof to believe it.
Exactly. Yeah. Where's the videos?
Yep.
Exactly.
Even if you had a video, they'd be like, I don't know, that's probably AI.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. They literally saw people with a noose
right
to the Capitol, and they're like, "Oh no, that was better."
Oh, I can't stand these fucking people, Lana. All right, one last clip because it's just funny. I dare anybody to tell me this is a smart fucking dude. Donald Trump was asked about his MRI. I don't know what else to say. Just
nuclearize. Mr. President, could you tell us why you needed to get an MRI? I understand that the results were good, but what was it for?
Because it's part of my physical. Getting an MRI is very standard way.
Lana, have you had a physical before? Has it ever entailed an MRI?
And as a matter of fact, insurance companies be like, even if you have a concussion, they're like, well, how bad was it? Because MRIs, they just don't do those things unless you have to. Also, it's too much radiation. They're not trying to be giving you MRIs every single friggin' year. Like, what are we talking about?
Well, first of all, Lana, let's keep in mind, this MRI happened. He's talking about it was during his physical. He had already had his annual physical. This was on the second doctor's visit that people are still wondering why he went on a second annual visit. He's saying this is just part of the physical. You throw me in that fucking machine, what's the big fucking deal? I don't understand.
I think I shouldn't have it. Other people got it. I had an MRI. Here's what the story is. I had an MRI.
Okay.
The doctor said it was the best result he has ever seen as a doctor.
He looked at the film and he's like, yeah,
holy shit.
That's the best result I've ever seen. Like, what?
He's like, I've never seen it. Call the fucking medical journals right now. Everybody get in here.
What, was it a brain MRI? Like, what?
Well, you're about to find out, Lana, or maybe you're not. Here you go.
That's it. But I had an MRI as part of my standard yearly, or I think they do it every 2 years, but I have the physical every year. And the result was outstanding.
Was it your brain?
Did you know? I have no idea what they analyzed.
What the fuck? What do you mean? 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 Like, what do you mean? I have no idea what they analyzed.
Why is this, like, seriously? Why do serious journalists not play this like every day and the piggy clip and go, this is unacceptable for the president of the fucking United States of America?
He doesn't know what part of the body he had.
Have you ever gone into a doctor's appointment ever and not know why you were there?
No, I've had an MRI on my shoulder. Like,
yeah.
I knew it was my shoulder. Like, I didn't leave there going, oh my God, did he do my brain or my shoulder or my lower extremity?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm not really sure.
But what I
could
do
not
know,
imagine if somebody asked me, "Did you go in for? You went in for an MRI? Yeah. What was it for?" And I'm like, I don't know. What are you just like doing that for fun?
because literally, you had an MRI because of a follow up to something else that they saw or another issue. You didn't go in for a physical. They're like, okay, blood pressure good, heart rate good. Let's schedule that MRI.
Well, in fairness, Lana, he didn't know who he pardoned either, the billionaire that helped out his family with that fucking crypto shit.
Whatever they analyzed it well, and they said that I had as good a result as they've ever seen. Now, the other thing I took is
But on what? The result on what, you fucking idiot?
As you know, very advanced test on mental acuity, because I think a president should have to do that. And as you probably heard, I aced it. I got a perfect score. I got the highest score. I got a perfect score. And the only reason I tell you that is it's one subject, unlike Biden and others, that you can take off your plate. The question of nuclear testing.
77 million people voted for that, Lana.
He said, I aced it. I aced it. Unlike Biden, Sleepy Biden, I named the cow, the horse, and the dog.
Right.
So I just remember when he first ran for president, and people, they voted for him. Ridiculous. And he goes, he had his doctor who was not his PCP, primary care doctor. It was like his thyroid doctor or something. Remember, and that doctor wrote him a note, and the note said that all his tests came back positive.
Yep. Wasn't that? Yes.
He was like, all my tests are positive. They're great. And everyone's like, but positive is a bad thing.
He is an unlikable and even dumber Michael Scott from The Office.
God, it's oh God.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say on
It's
this.
just, he's the president.
I know.
He's
And
the president.
77 million people voted for him. And they voted for him because they said he was obviously the better choice
Than Kamala. That guy that doesn't even, he went in a whole MRI machine, the thing that people are claustrophobic in.
Yep.
And he's like, I don't know why. Because no one told him anything. He just
Listen, Mr. President, you just get your lay down and go in there. He didn't even ask why.
He was sleeping. He was asleep.
Sleeping Dawn.
Sleepy Dawn.
Lana,
Oh,
okay. Let's get to the important stuff. First of all, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, I think it's a good idea to do it now before you leave. Right, Lana? Yes. Are you muted?
Yeah, because the dogs are going crazy.
I know. I've had to do that on work calls before. But yes, follow. Wait, what? Subscribe. That's what we do here. We subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we hit the notification bell because it lets you know when we decide to come on. Maybe something happens. Maybe something big happens. Like last year, Joe Biden stepped down on a Sunday. Lana and I got together and said, let's have an emergency show.
Yeah.
You never know when an emergency show is coming. Same with Lana, the Quest show. You never know when her regular show is coming. It could be Saturday when she feels like it. She might pop on a Friday night.
Yeah.
She might do it on a Sunday morning. Who knows?
You never know.
That's why the notification bell is important. That's why you got to subscribe to her channel, The Quest Show. Please follow Lana. I do believe, Lana, let me do this real quick so I can. Let me see if this works.
Oh.
Well, fuck. It's The Quest Show with Lana Quest, right? Or is it just The Quest Show? Yeah.
The Quest show.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I knew that. All right. So just find the Quest show. Type in the Quest show in YouTube.
Whatever.
Whatever. And follow her and watch her show on Saturdays. And Lana, anything else that you would like to say before we wrap up? I would like to thank, let me first thank Katrina for coming in, our friend Baby Juggernaut, who has been here for quite some time. Thank you, Baby J. It's always great to see you. Heather Murphy, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Who else do we have? Alana?
They be rocking and rolling. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, Baby J.
Yeah, everyone. Oh.
I haven't seen Angel in a while. She checks in on Twitter with me every once in a while from Alaska, but I haven't seen her. Neb, our friend from Canada, good to see you. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Babs, good to see you. Thank you for coming here. And that is everybody. So, but anybody else that was not in the chat, anybody that did decide to watch, thank you guys for tuning in. Lana, any final words?
Thank you all. I don't know. Just a regular thing. Share, subscribe, all that stuff. Support your small YouTube channels, your large YouTube channels, TikTok channels. We got to get these voices out here, no matter how large or small. We just really need to support each other.
No question. Absolutely no question. Well, thank you for watching on YouTube. If you were tuning in on Instagram, thank you for watching there. If you were watching on Twitter, thank you for watching there as well. Lana, you're the best. Very good to see you.
I'm busy. I'll be busy next Tuesday getting an MRI on some part of my body. Unclear which.
You don't know yet. Well, I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear what you don't know about it.
Okay, thanks.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Bye.